Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Last night, Yappy, we had locked Yappy out. He was moaning and crying to get back in the gate. So I got up, let him back in. It was raining real hard. We did finally get some rain. And came back in. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I picked up my phone and cut on YouTube. And across my feed, Good Morning America. And on there is Chris Johnson, the former NFL star, one of the fastest men in NFL history, a super athlete, one of the few men who's ever ran for 2,000 yards. And he's been diagnosed with ALS, and he's fighting for his life. And man, did it touch me. I don't know why. This guy's not kin to me. He's not my son or anything like that. But I know him as the superstar. Matter of fact, I've only been to one NFL game in my life, and it was the Tennessee Titans versus the Indianapolis Colts, December the 6th, 2009. You say, Cal, how can you remember that? Because for three reasons. Number one, it was my first NFL game. And to realize how big the NFL is, you have to go to the game. I'll get back to that a little bit. Number two, it was freezing cold. Freezing cold. But we luckily were inside the dome. And then number three, 5 days later, I filed for divorce from my American wife. That's how I remember it. But the NFL is huge, man. It's like a religion. It really is like a holiday. It's like a movement. Friend of mine had some tickets. I don't know where he got them from, a friend of his. And, I agreed to drive. I said, okay, I'll drive from Louisville, Kentucky to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's about 100 miles. So on the way, he said, hey, let's stop and get some binoculars, some cheap binoculars, because we thought we were going to be way up in the nosebleed somewhere. But, to be honest, there is no bad seats in that dome that they've got. I can't think of the name of that dome. But anyway, we get there and we're on the 5-yard line. The only thing, we're as close to the field as a spectator can be. We're right there by the rail and right in front of me, no farther than where you are, the camera that I'm talking into is the cheerleaders. And when they get down to the end of the field, you could hear Peyton Manning, because he was still the quarterback, calling the signals. You could hear everything. Well, Chris Johnson was playing. The only NFL game, man. It was so big when we got there. The tailgating, it's like a concert. It was like an event itself. You ever been to one of the NFL games? It was a sea of beer. People everywhere, in the NFL gear. They've got a band and all that. I'm shocked, man. It's my first time ever going, but that was it, man. And then to see him last night, he was just diagnosed about a year ago. I'm gonna put the link in here because I don't know what he did to me. But anyway, now he can't move, he can't speak, he can't do anything. He said about a year ago, he was able to lift his daughter up and so she could blow out the candles and make a wish on her birthday cake. He can't do anything now. The wife is stunned. You can see it in her eyes. She said the lifestyle that we accustomed to living, it's over. It's a struggle now. Some days are good, some days are bad. Because she's the caregiver, man. And just to see that, man, to see his life just like that, somebody could hit a switch and your whole life changed, man. It should mean something to us, but, sadly, it doesn't. We're going to go back to bitching and complaining and whining and arguing over nothing. I guess that's human nature. I hope I'm able to hold on to this a little while longer. Maybe I'll keep that video saved. So whenever I start feeling down and full of self-pity, I can cut that on. I said, man, this man is a multi-millionaire, beautiful wife, beautiful kids, beautiful lifestyle. All of a sudden, boom, it's all taken away. So what am I complaining about? Okay, so what? The things happened to me. My water bill was 6,000 pesos. Somebody made a video about me. Okay, big damn deal. It's no big deal, guys. I hope y'all can watch it. And I hope it moves you the way it moved me, man. It moved me, man. It moved me. I hope it, sets a fire burning inside of you, man, to do something, to inspire you, man, to get off the couch, finish whatever it is you started, get started, whatever it was. But he said some things on that video, man, that just put a dagger in my heart, man. I wanted to cry, because he's reading with his eyes. He's got some type of system set up where his eyes, it activates some type of voice response because he can't talk. ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, your muscles all just atrophy. There's no cure for it, and you die. His wife said, we're looking for a miracle. She said, praying to God, looking for a miracle and, a breakthrough. Guys, it's not coming. So if you and you've got all your health, man, out there right now. You can just get up and take off running. Man, be thankful, man, because it could all change in a day, guys. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. Yeah, this changes everything for me. Sometimes I get down on myself, man. They call it self-pity. That's selfishness. And woe is me. Until you see something like that. And then, of course, the big one that's hanging over all of us who are going to die. That's not enough to get you started, to get you moving, to inspire you. You're dead already. You're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Now the day goes by, I don't help somebody. This is the reason I help people, man. It gives me purpose. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. I guess it's just human nature, man, that we take life for granted. Not realizing it could all change in 1 second. He said he felt some weakness in his right hand, and then his grip wasn't right. He wasn't as strong as he used to be. He went to the doctor, and they gave him the diagnosis, man, ALS, man. And he knew what was coming after that. The thing about it is, it's sporadic ALS. That's what affects 90% of the people who have it. People like us who have no history of it, no family history, no nothing. They just wake up one day with it. This is the scary part. Because I'm thinking, well, maybe hell, football has something to do with it. Because I know here lately there's been a bunch of football players coming down with ALS. There's a guy right now, I should have got his name with the New Orleans Saints, former player. He's fighting for his life with it. There's no cure for it, guys. It's a torture. It's a horrible way to die. If a fly landed on his nose, it would drive him crazy. There's nothing he could do. Can't feed himself. He can't do anything for himself. He's dependent on other people. This is another reason why, man, you never know where your help's coming from, guys. Okay? But I want you to watch this video, man. Hopefully it'll light a spark, ignite a flame inside of you, man, to want to do something with your life and stop bitching, stop complaining, because you really don't have it all that bad.
Boots on the ground, don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers, a tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know one thing. When we help